All right, we are headed to our 25-week appointment.
Yep.
So, gonna go check up on baby. I'm sure she's doing fine. I've been feeling her move like crazy. I think she might be in a different position now because I'm not feeling her kind of breach anymore, like when she's kicking my bladder all the time. I'm feeling more kicks to the side. Oh, I was like, there's an ambulance coming rolling.
Well, it's hilarious, y'all. We were getting ready to go again, and my tire, same tire, was flat again. I was like, what the heck, man? I don't know if it's somebody. What's this car doing? Is somebody letting the air out of our tires or what, man? It's ridiculous.
I feel like we have a tire bandit.
It's like
seriously, my friend came over and she kind of ghetto parked. She did. She ain't parking a parking spot. I didn't realize that she actually didn't know how to park in apartment style parking spots. I thought she just was like gonna walk me up real quick, but she ended up staying and talking. I'm like, your car's out there parked kind of weird, you know? But anyways, go back down and her tire, the same tire on the same side, was low. And so she had to call the tow truck, AAA or somebody to come change out her tire. But then my tire on the same side, same tire, was let out. The air was let out. And then now his tire, same tire. I'm like, we got a tire bandit or something?
Yeah, it's like,
what is going on?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, I guess we probably never really actually told everybody kind of, what the birthing plans are, right?
I haven't really put together my birthing plan.
Well, no, I'm saying so we're not doing a hospital. We're doing a midwife.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing a hospital. I have a midwife. I'm planning on doing a home birth, and so far that's the plan.
So why you deciding to do a home birth?
For one, I definitely don't. For one, I don't trust the medical system right now. After all of this stuff that's been going on, I'm definitely not down for their protocols. So with that being said, it's a no for me.
I think the other side too, like what we're learning is that a lot of the way that the traditional hospital births, it's a lot of it's just unnatural. A lot of unnatural processes.
They do a lot of intervention when our bodies know what to do. They're equipped to do what they need to do, and I actually really don't like a lot of their protocols, for judging off of my last birth with Victory. There were several things I didn't like. I didn't like how they tried to or sought to discourage me from a natural birth. I didn't really have a doula or a midwife there to advocate for me and what I really wanted. And so I feel like they did a lot of things on purpose to push me into an epidural. Which ended up causing complications.
Yeah, because initially she was dilated. You were dilating well, and then once you got to the hospital, it started. That's when it started, quote unquote, slowing down, and like you were trying to get in certain positions like you wanted to be, and they wouldn't let you.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me like stand up, which I just think is so weird, But they wouldn't let me stand up and kind of go through my contractions how I needed to. But
it also feels like we're being sold this one way of birth. Well, one way of birth, but it's also like we're being sold that birthing is
unnatural.
It's just unnatural, and it's like, dude,
it's dangerous.
It's unnatural. It's dangerous, and that's that's dangerous in everything. However, God has made us to reproduce and multiply, and so the process is natural. You naturally go through all of this stuff to produce a baby, and it's wild how much we've gotten away from that, that it's a natural, that giving birth is natural. It's a natural process, and your body can do it. You can handle it. You know, she can handle it. I can't handle it because she was meant to handle it. So yeah.
Well, anyways, we're excited for this new adventure. You know, I've never given a home birth before, but I'm excited about it. You know, I'm actually like praying that I don't have any complications at all, and I don't have to end up in the hospital, because I'm more scared of going to the hospital, to be honest with you. Especially with these new rules and protocols. Like I said, I didn't like their old protocols. I definitely don't like their new ones. So, yeah. And it was just stuff like I had to, you know, argue about that I didn't feel like I should have had to argue about, like delayed cord clamping. Like, I should not have to argue about me wanting to delay cord clamping, you know? But then I found out that they sell your cord and your placenta to science. They sell it to beauty companies for top dollar. You know, that's your organ, you know, but they sell it. So, and you get that expensive hospital bill anyway. They don't even take the cost of the organ that they're selling, and you know, because it was yours, you grew it.
Yeah.
And give you it back.
Yeah, can I get a credit to my bill? Can I get a bill credit, please?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
So I mean, that was stuff like that irritated me. Like, I shouldn't have to argue with you about a delayed cord clamping.
Well, so now I know you have some ideas for your placenta. What some of the ideas you have that you want to do with your placenta?
Well, I haven't really decided completely yet. I'm still like looking into it, but possibly encapsulating it. I've read that it helps with you know, your breast milk production and stuff like that, so help with postpartum depression, which I've never really had an issue with in the past. So prayerfully I don't have any issues with it. You know, I know it's a hormonal thing, so it's not something you can control, but I pray that I don't have any, you know, postpartum depression, which I'm sure everybody prays, but so yeah. So, you know, our whole deal is just trying to get back to natural processes, and again, it's that sustainability. It's that you know, God created us to go through an entire natural process. His civilizations have lived and thrived for thousands of years. And they didn't only just thrive in 2021 and 2022, right? I mean, people been around for a while, you know, and so so we're just trying to get back to those processes, right? You know, that's raising our own food, growing our own food, you know, learning to hunt. You know, we got that, you know, and just, you know, learn to provide for ourselves, right? Trying to get back to, you know, one part is really just, you know, one of the main portions is trying to just get back to natural, healthy, organic eating, right? And getting away from all of the processed everything, and all the commercialized everything, and getting back to the simplicity of life, you know. And so this is part of it. It's having a natural birth, you know. I mean, it's going through that whole natural process. And come to find out, you know, doing it through the midwife is just a lot cheaper. Oh yeah, way cheaper.
Way cheaper.
Way cheaper, and you get more quality care. You know, I remember with Victory, like, my appointments would last like 5 minutes. And we paid out of pocket because our deductible was so high. So we had to pay the full amount until we reached the deductible amount, which was like $3,000. Yeah. So every appointment I was paying like over $500 an appointment. Yeah. And my appointments would last like 5 minutes. And I'm just like, that's it. I wanted to feel like I got my money's worth, you know?
I'm telling you, like, man, do you know my favorite color? You know, something. Man, I mean, you know?
Yeah. And, you know, I just didn't feel like the quality of care was there. Like, when I would feel like I was, like I felt something weird or something like that. Like, they would just tell me to go to the ER, you know? Instead of, like, come in and let me check you out kind of thing. Which that could have been that office issue. I'm not saying it's everybody's experience, but that was my experience. And then just stuff like that. So when I go to my midwife appointments, we get into it, you know. my appointments last over an hour or sometimes over. And so I feel like she gives a more intricate approach. It's more intimate. I feel like I know my midwife, and I mean, she's prayed with me, you know, she's been there for me. She's, you know, it's just a whole nother level of care, I just feel like. So
yeah. So this has been it's been a good experience. You know, so we're excited. You know, we're excited. I guess you said at the end of this month you're heading into your last trimester.
So end of January, I think January 30th. A lot of things happen in January 30th.
Woo!
So I'll be entering into third trimester.
So you're into the final stretch.
Yep.
Yeah. So are you feeling sunflower kick or move around?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling her kick a lot, pretty much every day now. Yeah.
Yeah. I for me, I can feel like a little tap, you know. But
I'm hoping that because she moved, like maybe you'll feel more.
Yeah.
Obviously, I feel it more because it's inside of me.
But yeah. She's there bouncing around.
Yeah.
But yeah, so cool.
And I tried to cook everything like healthy with like whole ingredients, but it still didn't matter. It's crazy.
Yeah. I hear you.
Even though some of the stuff I made was not healthy, but I tried to make it at least with real food, not processed.
That's right. But still, when you got all that sugar, even when it's better, you just don't feel good with it.
That's true. I did not feel good. I was like, why did I do that to myself?
I know.
Anyway, we're past it.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It was fun, but now it's gone.
Yeah. Back to the routine.
Right. Oh man.
I don't remember if I asked you. There's a little note up here for me to remind me to ask you. Did we talk about manistats?
No,
Okay.
I don't remember that.
In your portal, let me look it up. Yeah, we did because it's authorized.
Okay.
It's just statistical data we collect so we can write journal articles
You
about.
asked me that.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that was, you were all good with that. Let me see. Liz, I'm so glad she's going to be your doula. She's
I know
so
how
wonderful.
Emily knows you through Leah. I didn't know they were such good friends.
Who?
Emily, the one who
Emily Vaughn?
No,
No.
I forget her last name, but she knows you. She gave you a high recommendation. That's why I came to you, and I think it's because of Leah. They're friends.
Oh, okay.
Wait, this is like just a whole joke going on here. Like Emily, the lady who knows
I
Kathy.
can't hear you, Roland.
Okay.
Let me laugh. It's gonna be hot.
Okay. 126/78.
This is a whole running joke about this Emily.
How Emily sung your
who-
praises and
who
you don't know
knows
her.
You don't know her.
Oh.
The unknown lady. Oh man.
Well, nonetheless, I'm glad she suggested her.
The thing I want you to pray about real specifically, of course, is gestational diabetes stuff, but also pray that everything stays good with your blood pressure and you don't develop any signs or symptoms of preeclampsia,
Okay.
because that would be a reason to have to go to the hospital. So if you just stay healthy, we don't have to do any of that. Okay?
Okay.
And just tell God that that's important to you. That's what you want. He loves to give good gifts to his children. That's a good gift.
Can you tell if she's like turned or not, or is she still in the same breech position?
It's pretty hard to feel their real position till you're about 28 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So
I was just feeling some movements over here, and I was like, did she turn?
it feels like her back is here and maybe
Okay.
her legs are over here, because I don't feel as much over here. I feel more. See, feel this.
Okay.
See, that's more solid there.
Uh-huh.
And feel over here, there's not as much.
Yeah.
So typically that's what it means. And there's something in the pelvis, but
Yeah, I feel something kind of...
I don't know if it's butt or feet or head. And then, and it doesn't matter. You're 24 weeks. The baby can do,
Whatever she wants. Yeah.
anything. Not anything to be worried about positioning right now. Just by where I'm getting the heartbeat.
Yeah, that was immediate.
I'm telling you, man, she was on the money today. All right, so overall, it was a good appointment, and that's about what I got out of it.
Yeah, it was a good appointment. Baby's doing good. Measuring right on track. So, good appointment. Yeah.
All right, so we go get back to the.
I keep getting to talk about my health.
I know. Yeah, I mean, and so like the main thing I was really trying to just get an understanding of the whole, glucose deal, whole gestational diabetes, is if it's going to cause a hospitalization, and she said no. It's really just it's really making sure that the baby comes out at a normal weight on one hand, but it's also it's also like a temporary diabetic thing.
Yeah, we don't want baby having jitters.
We don't want jitters and none of that, and so we're gonna eat right and do put our best foot forward, and that's really it.
Yeah, that's really it. Controlling the blood sugars.
Yeah.
But I mean, right now we can't say we have it or don't have it because I haven't taken a test yet.
Yeah.
It's just I'm at risk because of, I guess, like when she took my first blood thing, they tested for it.
Yeah.
And it was a little on the high side for her.
We ain't claiming that one. We didn't keep that one.
Yeah.
So we just go eat right, and that's it.
And work out. I think working out is a big part of it.
Yeah.
I didn't know, like she was saying, like it's better to work out. Like she's seen lower numbers anyway, like fasted numbers.
Yeah.
When you work out at night, so.
You might do two workouts.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll go walking in the morning and do a workout at night, or vice versa.
Doing a horrible job.
Why are you doing this anyway? That's like dangerous. I didn't even think about it. I can't believe I let him do that. What's the thing on my face? Oh, it went away.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but I mean, overall, it was good. I think I was gonna be well.
I don't know why I felt bad telling her that I wanted a home birth. She has like 5 other patients that are due around the same time as me, and so there's a chance that if I do a home birth and someone else goes into labor, that she won't be able to. Obviously, she can't be in 2 places at once. So, but I still want a home birth. So, and I've met 2 of the other midwives, and I like them. So, if she can't be there, they have a team.
Yeah.
So that gives me a little bit of like peace, but I really want a home birth. I really want to feel like I'm at home. I want to feel like it's just a peaceful environment. Like I don't want to feel like I'm like bothering someone, like I'm loud. Even though I don't think I'll be loud, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to feel self-conscious about that stuff. Like I want to be at home.
Yeah. Yep.
I really wobbled the heck out of this camera in just like 2 seconds.
Yeah, so that's it. See you at the house.
Yeah.